Let me talk about the voter guide disclaimer. In kind of in the corner somewhere we put a disclaimer, something like this. You know, these are the understood views of the candidates as understood by panel members based on interviews with candidates, public info, and questionnaires received. All contested candidates were invited. Some have schedule conflicts. The purpose of this publication is to inform local voters. It is not a political advertisement, but a compilation of information gathered by and opinion expressed by this panel. It is not issued under the direction or expense of any political party or any other organization. Let me talk about just some of the voter guide samples that we did. If you'll notice, like right here, you know, these are two candidates, and this one candidate, you know, he got 100% conservative rating. Well, this guy is not conservative, but that's because we made the mistake of asking the panel members if this candidate was conservative or qualified. Well, this guy happened to be qualified, but just not conservative. He, you know, his experience and qualified to do the job just didn't represent our values. So we took off the or qualified position, because qualified kind of means different things to different people. As you can kind of see here, this is our list of panel members' names. Here's our little disclaimer, and here's, you know, our Conservative Coalition voter guide name that we put on there, and we would have the election day, date of the election, and then the early voting dates. We also would have, here's the questions or the issues, and then here would be a candidate. And so this candidate got a 55%, and this one got an 84%. And this one was voted best candidate by 96%. So this was, if they were conservative rating by the panel. And then this one said that they were best by whatever percentage they were best by. So, you know, the questionnaire was basically 2 pages for each of these people, so we would just have to compile that down to 4 people on a page. Here's some instances where a candidate wouldn't give us a questionnaire at all. So these folks right here, we just said didn't respond to the race. And then here we just you just try to fit as much helpful information on there as possible, and we put our website up there so people could go to it and get more detailed information about it if they want to. This is an example of a voter guide panel vote. So this is each person running in a certain race. This is their name. This is what position they're running for. Sometimes they're running for, you know, different positions. So they're running for the school board, but different positions. So they have to put yes or no, are they conservative? And over here they say, in each race, who is the best candidate? And so each panel member fills out one of these sheets. This is the way we have it on our website. So if you click on this link right here, you'll get the voter guide. If you click here, you'll get the church version. And then these are all the people running. And then these are the ones we had answers for. And so some of these were either uncontested or didn't give us an answer back. And then here we indicated who was incumbent. This is an example of a questionnaire. So this is each question, and here's their answer. And this is a different form of it where I support, oppose, undecided, and then we gave them room to explain why they were for something or against. We always give the candidates opportunity to kind of explain their why. This is a sample candidate interview schedule. So what we would do is we'd have one person have the schedule, and we just would have an evening, and we start about, you know, 6:30 to 7 and go till, you know, 9:30 or 10, and we just do 20 minutes, and we put a name in there and what position they're running for. We did that for 2 nights, and that's what we do. Here's some more sample guides. This one here, we put check marks by the folks that got the high scores that we were pretty confident of. You notice they're bold and larger names, so that when you're in a voter you're voting, you can actually take this sheet into a voting booth here in Texas. I don't know about other states. And then here, at this point, we were doing it kind of complicated, where we said not qualified, qualified, or very qualified, and we got real complicated. And we've got it down to two things now: best person and are they conservative. And as you can see in this one right here, they did not respond to our questionnaire at all, so we just put that by their names. And here's our disclosure down here at the bottom. This is just the back page. And on this one here, it covered two areas, so this one was actually 3 pages. It had the date of the election, had our name, how to get to the voter guide, and here again is our panel members. And this is a city election. We've even done judge races. So what can we do to help? As I said before, we would love to help you do a local voter guide, conservative of course. We can help by phone or email. We can even help with some of them by coming to your area and making sure the voter panel and voter guide is successful in your area if we're able to get over there. We're in the north part of Houston, Texas. We can go to some of the surrounding areas. We don't want to build a national or a state organization, but we do want to build a network of local conservative organizations. We support decentralized government and groups because absolute power corrupts absolutely. So you can contact me or Dale Fessenden to help you with this, and we'll help you as much as we're able to. The next question is, does it end with a voter guide? Well, duh, no. Besides great conservative voter information, you need great conservative voters, and hopefully I'll be coming out with some information on that. You need great candidates. There's some ideas we have on that too, and great solutions. Also too, you'll need lots of volunteers. Did I mention volunteers? Yes, volunteers are something we're constantly looking for, and donors. But I think the biggest thing of all that you're going to need, and something that's easy to forget, and some people need to keep this in their mind, is that you need God on your side. I think we need to focus on God in all areas of our life, and so that's kind of, I think, one of the main keys that we need to help us in what we're working on. So thanks for listening, and please call us if you want help.